Assalamu alaikum students. Today I am going to define our next tense, which is present continuous tense. By the way, it is also called present progressive tense. If we talk about mainly its definition, so it shows any action which is ongoing when you are talking, when you are speaking. Exactly at that time, simultaneously, exactly at that time, you are performing an action. For example, if I say I am delivering a lecture, when I am saying I am delivering a lecture from my mouth, even at that time, exactly at that time, I am doing or performing that action. For example, if I say I am writing something, it means when I am saying I am writing, my hand is working on this action. So it is an action which is ongoing when the speaker is speaking exactly at that time. So present continuous tense, first of all we will discuss its identity, and if you can understand Urdu, so you can identify this tense from the last word in the sentence, which is raha hai, rahi hai, rahe hai. If you come across any sentence which ends in raha hai, rahi hai, rahe hai, for example वो भाग रहा है, लिख रहा है, पढ़ रहा है वगैरह वगैरह, and learning tenses in English to English is something really difficult for you, so you can, why not to take this type of help in desi desi way. So any action or any tense which is ending in raha hai, rahi hai, rahe hai, just instantly point it out that this is present continuous tense. And if it is present continuous tense and you have decided it once, then you have to come forward and you have to make the whole formula of that tense. Next point is helping verb, which is mr. You will use mr in present continuous tense. Verb first form plus ing. Remember this thing in your mind and keep it intact in your mind, that if there is any tense which has the word continuous, so you will have to use first form of verb plus ing in that tense. Either this is present continuous, present perfect continuous, future perfect continuous, so far and so on. Exceptionally passive tenses, because in all the passive tenses we have to use third form of verb regardless of ing or like continuous tense. Either this is present continuous passive, you will have to use third form of verb. So with singular you will use is, with plural you will use are, and for I specifically and separately you will use a different helping verb which is am. वो खाना खा रहा है, you can see that the tense is ending in basically रहा है. So if it is ending in रहा है, this is present continuous tense, and then फौरन अपना mind बना लेंगे, अब you have to apply this formula because the tense is ending in रहा है. So you will use he is your singular, उसके साथ आपने you will add is eating food. Why I am using is? Because as I have mentioned here, with singular we will use is as a helping verb. So he is eating food. For interrogative, it is very easy to make interrogative in English tense. If you know positive tense, then it is very easy. How? If you have to make any tense interrogative, so you have to bring helping verb in start of the sentence. For example, he is going, is he going? He has gone, has he gone? He will go, will he go? So it is a fixed formula, or it is a fixed structure for all the tenses regardless of active and passive even. So he is eating food, is he eating food? And for negative, as you know that it is again a universal rule that for making negative you have to use not with all the helping verb, is not, am not, are not, do not, does not, वगैरह वगैरह. So here we have he is not eating food, because is our helping verb, so we will add not with that helping verb and it will become he is not eating food. So basically this is our present continuous tense which I have defined, and I have mentioned you two ways of learning this tense. First is that you can learn it by Urdu identity, which I have been mentioning on my page and on my social media other apps, that you can learn tenses in Urdu identity. Raha hai, rahi hai, chuka hai, chuki hai. So you can identify it through this way. And other way is that you can identify, or you can just apply that tense, or you can remember that tense by its definition. As I told you, it shows any action which you mention when you are speaking, exactly at that time you are performing that action. In that scenario you have to use present continuous tense. One more thing, I have discussed all the lectures in Urdu, so now I have decided to keep my whole lecture maximum in English to English, so that now the other people who want to learn English in English to English, so keep them in touch. And now this time I am going to deliver my whole lecture in English to English, so that they can also be part of our learning group. Thank you very much.